Just my blood pressure, and it's a bit cold, but anyway. And then
it's super long, super warm. It's got a nice hood on it, bit of fur. Not gravy bone. Cut into. Oh my god! I'm gonna make one. Now those.
anyway, yeah, very nice.
Really good. Simple. Another day, another vlog, and I've got my little Canon out. Don't often use this one, and a big microphone. For a reason. Just need to charge up some batteries. Rashford, what are you doing, Rash? We're having about. We need to wash. Get your blanket out of your basket into the thing. Oh yeah. Oh, you're having a bit of a beg. You're not having a bounce, are you? You're not having. People say you've not done any bouncing since you've been home. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want the gravy bone? Sandra, how's your blood pressure?
Okay.
What's been happening? Sandra's having a bad day, aren't you? So Sandra's working from home, I should say.
I am. It's a quick break, but working from home because I had a health check appointment.
Did you miss one this week?
I'm a bit under the weather, to be honest. So
Okay.
I managed to miss the first one altogether. I was able to rebook for this morning. And started early work because obviously I've got a lot to do. Then looked out, was going to drive up, but the car was all iced up, so I'll just cycle up.
So when people say that this is sort of doctor's surgery, that's...
It's a doctor's surgery, which is maybe about a 10-minute cycle. It's not that bad. So I got there, and she sat me down, been milling away, chatting, and then she does my blood pressure, and it's a bit cold, but anyway. And then so I wanted to put my jumper back on, and I said, "Are we done now?" I was like, "No, your blood pressure's high. I've got to check it again." I was like, darn. But I have done lots of tests. I mean, I did 7 days of tests not that long ago, and on average it was okay. So I'm just going to do another 4 days of tests and see if it's still okay.
So when I went to see, I was saying to Sandra, when I went to see my doctor the other...
Can I tell the other
yeah,
bit?
go on. The
Just,
other bit, sorry.
Anyway, it's just that wasn't
the
stressful
other bit.
enough. But previously when I've done this, they do the questions and check your blood pressure and weight and stuff, but they normally used to send us away somewhere else for the actual blood test. And then I found out she was doing it there and then, but the problem is that I fainted at the sight of blood, so then I had to say, "Sorry, but you better lay me down, otherwise I could be here for a long time." And then when she did first try, my vein collapsed. It didn't go well, so we got there in the end, but it was a bit painful.
Ouch.
Literally, as in to do both arms in the end to get anything out.
So with blood pressure, when I had this long chat with my doctor, he did speak a lot of sense. So obviously when I had this blood pressure scare, it was at a late morning. I was extremely busy, really, really stressed out. And then when I was then testing my blood pressure, it tended to be maybe when I was having something to eat in the afternoon, but I'm really busy at work, and then I'd finish work and I'm stressed out. And what my doctor turned around to me and said, and this actually makes sense, your best time to test your blood pressure is actually when you are really calm and relaxed. So if you've just had a long shower, especially a long bath or something like that in the evenings, when you're really relaxed, because if you've got high blood pressure all the time, you'll have high blood pressure all the time. And obviously your scenario this morning, you've been running around. So
there's stuff going to do with the house as well, which you can't talk about. But...
No, obviously Sandra's been communicating with the solicitor over some matters, and there's a lot. It's not stressful, but there's a lot going through our minds at the minute, isn't it? Which is then increasing the blood pressure.
I've still got to keep up the day job for now, which is,
yeah. But yeah, so my doctor turned around and he looked at my average reading. He said, "Look, Neil," he says, "many of these, they're absolutely fine. If anything, really good." He says, "If you look at the times when you've got the high blood pressure, it tends to be you're doing this after work when you're cooking your tea and you're still hyper. You need to be calm, so like me. You need to be really, really calm."
But what I don't quite get though is that surely it's still bad for your health to get high blood pressure when you are stressed.
I know, but it's like adrenaline, though, isn't it? It's the body kicking in things, isn't it? So it's sort of like adrenaline, isn't it? So
I don't think I've got any adrenaline anymore, to be honest.
you will have living with me, right? I'm going to go over to Stockport. I'm going to go over to a certain cheap clothes shop to go and buy my Christmas presents shortly. So I'm going to do that, and then
get on with work.
Yeah, you're going to get on with some work, and tea tonight. I was saying I need to get some bacon. I might do some. I've got some gammon, and I might peel some potatoes, give them a soaking in water, and we can have some chips, some homemade chips in the wok. How's that sound?
Not chips for a very long time.
Gammon and fried egg. Why do people have pineapple on gammon? It's like having pineapple on pizza. Who invented that?
So nice. How can you not like it?
Pineapple on pizza. Why do people have pineapple on pizza?
Hawaiian. I remember Hawaiian pizza.
But why do you have a pineapple on gammon?
Because it tastes great.
Oh, it's minging. Blah, blah, blah. Do you remember them pineapple cubes? You used to get them sweets, like pineapple cubes. Do you remember them? They were really tasty, them, weren't they? They were actually called pineapple cubes. I mean, it's got the hunt for some pineapple cubes. You know, I've not had for ages. I've not seen for ages.
I don't know, but I generally have to get back to work. So.
I need to find some. I forgot what they're called. What are the black sweets? Army
and Navy.
Army and Navy, yeah. Army seed, aniseed and thingy, yeah.
Well, Will says winter has officially arrived. It's freezing out there.
Yeah, we've
probably bitterly cold.
Yeah, we've got an absolute whiteout outside. It's really, 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 really white. And I'm recording this now. It's late morning, 11:30, and it's still everywhere. It's frozen. Oh, there's water dripping off a tree. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just been prepping up. I've got this product here. Which I'm going to do a review possibly this afternoon. Wait till you see it. It is so good. And then what else have I got to do product reviews on? This thing here as well. This is going to be very geeky to set that up, but that's going to be really good. And I've got a couple of other things on the way. So I think I'm going to have a sit down for 10 minutes, and I'm going to put my big coat on, and then I'm going to head into Stockport. Willy day, right? Fortunately, all the frost on the windscreen is all cleared. You probably not going to be able to see into there, but all over there is still white. But you can see where the sunshine on it and defrosted some of it. So I'm going into Stockport. Right, so back to stupid car parking and apps, and there's a sign saying you need to pay when you get here, and it doesn't say where you pay. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got a meter here now. Ringo app. Let's see how we go on with this one. Much tech in this world, far too much tech. Right, I'm on a green zone, level 3. Got the way down. Hang on a minute. So that's where I'm going. That's the way up. There must be a lift somewhere, I don't know where. Green zone, level 3. Good grief. Right, lots of stairs.
Just having a look around this side.
My Primark stash. Massive queue to pay, but to be fair, it was all very, very quick. I'm not going into Stockport itself, but I might be back here soon. There's the town centre, some little cabins and fairground rides for kiddies and things like that. I'm not one for shopping, can't be doing with it, and I hate buying clothes. Right, that wasn't too bad, was it? It's a beautiful day. So, stash, I've got a new nice long sleeve shirt, one of them. I got one of those, and I got one of those, and then every night when I'm home I love a bath. I have a bath every night, and I normally have a t-shirt on and some joggers. Anyway, I've got some soft top, all very fluffy one, and the winter coat that I wear, which is really nice. It's super warm and really padded. I've had it a couple of years, but it's so badly stained. Primarily from working at the nurseries when you're holding things up on your chest. Anyway, I bought myself a big coat. This goes all the way down to my knees, this thing here. All quilted and padded, and yeah, quite smart. Let's see, it's sort of, you possibly can't see, but it's super long, super warm. It's got a nice hood on it, bit of fur, artificial fur. Comes up here, and obviously you've got your little dongles here to pull the hood in if you want to and everything. But yeah, so that's my... So I've got pockets up at the top on my chest and pockets down below and inside pockets. So that's my Christmas present from Sandra, sorting out. Happy Christmas to me. Right, well ahead of the game for tea. Really well ahead of the game. So I am going to make homemade chips. And we're going to fry them in the wok. So do you remember, I don't know if you saw the prawn crackers, so we're going to half fill that up with some oil. And that's my potatoes all chipped up, and I'm soaking them in water. So I need for them to soak for a couple of hours. But what I am going to do, I'm going to make, I've never done these before, a very special pigs in blanket. So I think I'm just going to experiment with 4 sausages in case this goes wrong and comes out minging. So hang with me. But if you want a way to do pigs in blanket, very, very different, and apparently very, very tasty, keep watching. I need to preheat the oven. So let me put the ingredients. I say I've got some chipolata sausages. I've just got some cheese I've just cut up here. This may need to be further cut. I've got some pine honey, but any honey will do. I've got some whole cranberry sauce, and I've got some smooth cranberry sauce. Probably going to use that one, and a pack of bacon. Ideally, you need streaky bacon, fatty bacon. I've had to go to the corner shop, which is all that. This is all they had, unfortunately, which is quite expensive as well. But hey ho, we're going to take that, and I need to find some a little bit of English mustard as well. Doobie-doobie-doo, and a little bit of English mustard. Now, this could be very, very tasty, or it might not be. Can you guess how we're going to cook it? Come on, dive in. Watch this. Right, so I'm just opening up the sausages. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. And there's one. So you can sort of semi-open them up. And then, and these may be a bit too thick, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese into each one. Okay, so you're getting the idea there now. I just need to get myself a little spoon and a knife. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of cranberry in each one. Sorry, I'm using the spoon in my left hand and I'm right-handed. Oopsie daisy, that didn't go too well, did it? Put that there, and I've washed my hands before anybody says. I've just been peeling potatoes and other prep. Right. So I'm going to leave those out because if this is a success, I am going to do some more later. What I need to do now is take a piece of bacon. Now, as I say, these are ideally you wanted streaky bacon, but hey ho. So there. So the sausages are the pigs, and the bacon is the blanket. Oh, bring you on camera a little bit better. As I say, some long streaky bacon would be much better than this. Okay. So now what I need to do, I need to take these onto a baking tray. So let me go and get a baking tray. I'm going to put on just a teeny bit, not a lot, just an ever so tiny bit of English mustard. If you don't like English mustard, skip this test. Just a little bit, just give it a bit of a test on there. So that's the English mustard. And then I'm just going to get, so I've now got some honey, and I'm just going to put a little bit of honey on each of these. And then the oven is preheating to 180 degrees. Oh, flip that over there. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to slam those in and let them cook for 35 minutes. So I'm very excited, Rasha. What are you doing, Rash? Hey, can you smell the sausages? You're having a bit. Yeah, I know, Rasha. What are you doing? I'm doing pigs in blanket with cranberry sauce, cheese, some bacon, and a bit of honey on the outside to glaze them. What do you reckon? Not gravy bone. So what do you reckon? Will it be any good? Will it be a thumbs up or will it be a thumbs down? I'm going to have to judge myself, aren't I? So let's let them cook and we'll see how we go. I've got some washing in the washing machine, which I now need to get out as well. So that's my next little job to do. Sandra's working from home, so I've just taken her two up. And I've got two here. So let's cut into proof is going to be in the eating. Oh my god. I'm gonna make. Whoa! Wait. That is absolutely delightful. Maybe a little bit overcooked the bacon, but obviously we needed streaky bacon ideally. But I've got the cranberry and the melted cheese in it. It's got the glaze with the honey and a little bit of mustard, and bang on, absolutely bang on. That is 100% well worth doing that. I will get Sandra on camera later when she finishes work to give her verdict, because she can be very critical of my cooking. Rasha, I'm going to save you a little piece. But yeah, really nice. Really nice. So good. I'm going to use the rest of the bacon and make some more. It's on with the English. There's the honey. And slammed into the oven. Right, so we're going to have those other four for aside to our ham, egg, chips and beans for tea. So simple. Just going to clean out the log burner, and it's only 3:30. Bit early to light the log burner yet, isn't it? Version 2, I've cooked them for 30 minutes instead of 35 minutes, and then you can see the cheese melting out here. So let's just get those onto a little plate and have a closer inspection. Oh yes, yes. Now those are absolutely amazing. It could be the next big thing, couldn't it? Pigs in blanket with cheese, stuffed cheese and cranberry, a little bit of English mustard, and glazed with some honey. Right, Sandra's joining me, but I'm not cooking her tea at the minute because it's all fresh. Can you cook homemade chips without a deep fat fryer? Yes, you can. You can cook them in a wok. So, as ever, if you're cooking over any oil, be very, very careful. I'm dead fussy with my chips. I like my chips to be golden crispy on the outside and fluffy in the middle. And that's why they've had a good soak. And I've got a piece of gammon grilling, and I'm joined by Sandra. Come on, Sandra, we can come and tell me, come and tell the world what you thought of it. How was where are you? How was your pigs in blanket with cranberry sauce, cheese, a touch of English mustard and glazed in honey? How was that?
Well, sadly, I was right in the middle of a discussion meeting when these things appeared by my side, so I couldn't pass it. So they were cold by the time I finished the meeting. But anyway, fortunately, Neil had prepared some more. So I've just tried a hot... What are you calling them?
Neil's pigs in blankets.
So I've just tried a
No, the plastic pigs in blankets. Those who know will know what I'm referring to.
I've just got visions of melted plastic now, which wouldn't be nice at all. Anyway, yeah, very nice.
Really good. Simple. Yeah, so guess what we're having for Christmas Day? We're having Neil's pigs in blankets with his secret recipe and nobody knows about. But everybody now is going to be doing it. You have no idea how lucky you are to have me, Sandra.
I'm still sorry, but I have to. I'm still working. I'm just grabbing a coffee. I'm gonna run back upstairs.
I'm cooking tea. We'll finish
Your
the video off.
chips looking very brown.
They are. They're looking delightful. Do you want to say ta-ra, Sandra?
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Listen, if anybody else does those pigs in blankets with that recipe, do let me know how you get along going into the future, because even I'm going to give myself a thumbs up on that. Catch you soon.